Last week, IK Multimedia released their Sunset Sound Studio Reverb, and today, I'm going to take a look at it. So for those of you not familiar, Sunset Sound Studio is one of the original big studios in the Los Angeles area, and they recorded some of the most classic musicians out there, and a lot of modern ones as well. So IK Multimedia, with a combination of algorithmic and convolution technologies, made their different reverbs for this studio, and the praise has been high, and I'm going to check it out for the first time in this video. So let's get started. By the way, on the master track, I have a good brick wall limiter called Loudmax. So this is with the reverb all the way wet. And let's add the dry signal back in. So each of the studios sound subtly different. They definitely have different decays, and you can control that with this control, which is nice. I like that there's a built-in pre-delay, and then also if we don't think it sounds bright enough or whatever, but we like the way the room sounds, there's a built-in equalizer as well. So that's good. All right, let's try another instrument. Maybe I'll come back to piano, maybe not.
Something's wrong. I can hear it in the summer's fall. It won't be long and be strong. Try to remember the ones you are, who you are. Something's wrong. All around the people rise and fall. God help us all.
Now, I just noticed two options. Options and info. Let's click on info. So it explains what exactly this is. That's pretty cool. And let's see if it stays on info as I select the other ones. Yes. Okay, good. Cool. And under options, I can flip the phase. Same thing on this one. Let's listen to it again with the dry signal in.
Something's wrong.
I'm not really a big fan of having that dry signal on there because a lot of people, especially the people that'll probably buy this plugin, are professionals and will have this plugin on a send. So I'm not really 100% with that choice, but you know, that's what presets are for, I guess.
Something's wrong. I can hear it in the summer's fall.
Hey, that's cool. just hitting the solo button on the reverb so I don't have to constantly do this. I'll do that from now on. Just hit solo.
Something's wrong. I can hear it in the summer's fall. It won't be long. And be strong. Try to remember the ones you are, who you are. Something's wrong. All around me, people rise and fall. God help us all. Let's call. Let's call.
It does sound good.
Something's wrong. I can hear it in the summer's fall. It won't be long. And be strong. Try to remember the ones you are, who you are. Something's wrong. All around me, people rise and fall. God help us all.
I do like that you can do the Abbey Road trick right in the plugin with the different high pass and low pass filters.
Something's wrong. I can hear it in the summer's fall. It won't be long. And be strong. Try to remember the ones you are.
And obviously I would be playing with these controls while the rest of the mix is playing. But for this demo, I want to really hear what the reverb can do. I'm going to try a very interesting room type that you don't typically see in a reverb plugin, and that is the isolation booth. Now, this was recorded in an isolation booth, and from what I remember, there's some people that were saying if you use a de-reverb, something that removes the reverb from your recordings, that's the way to really use this plugin. I'm going to try it anyway. So Jim Morrison recorded here, and Janis Joplin, Mick Jagger. Awesome. All right, let's listen to it. Wow. That sounds familiar. Oh my goodness.
Summer's fall, it won't be long. And be strong. Try to remember the ones you are, who you are.
I love that. That sounds so real. All right, let me blend it in with it. This is really cool.
Summer's fall, it won't be long. And be strong. Try to remember the ones you are, who you are.
And I think they did it in stereo, so it can really just be a slight delay. And it doesn't sound like it clouds up the original signal.
Summer's fall, it won't be long. And be strong.
I could definitely be useful in a mix. No doubt about it. Let's go on to acoustic guitar. And let's try something a little bit out there. Let's put a plate reverb on the acoustic guitar. So let's listen to the reverb in solo first, and then we will add it. Oh, let me solo the dry signal first. I did wonder if you can use the EQ without the reverb. I guess you can. Let's see. If I lower the reverb. Nope, that only affects the reverb. Which, hey, that makes sense, I guess. So the options, you have different decay settings. That's nice. You can flip the phase. Wow, lots of decay settings on this one. So let's listen to the different decays, I guess, in solo. like that. I can dig that. All right, here we go. The classic EMT 140. Solo at first. These are definitely great sounding reverbs, no doubt about it. I'll up the decay a little bit and then I'll go to the spring. I like how it doesn't just cut off, it just, decays gradually when I hit pause. Whoa, that's a lot. I want to listen to it though, just out of curiosity. Neat. Very neat. Finally, the spring. It doesn't sound like that different than what it doesn't sound like what I was expecting it to sound like. I'll put it that way. But I do want to try it out on the live room before I go to the next one. Ah, different mic positions. Nice. And here we have dampening settings. Oh, this is cool. All right, let's try the different mic positions. I like it. I definitely like that. And the thing is, when it comes to home studio recordings, a lot of times we will close mic instruments so that we don't get a lot of reverb from our poor acoustics. And, you add this in and it just makes it sound like you record it in a big professional studio. Not that this is the only plugin that can do that, but this one is definitely doing a nice job. So I'm going to go on to another instrument so I'm not boring everybody. All right, so this could, if you want a tight sound that has a little bit of a 3D effect on it, this setting can definitely work. However, if you want a little bit of a bigger setting, then let's listen to the live rooms. I'll have to play with those at another time. Finally, just so this review's not super duper long, female vocals. I put some de-essing on it. Also, I sent both of the vocal tracks through Mix Analog's 1176 Revision A compressor. So let's check it out. Let's start with the echo chamber.
Never take away from me, no. Take away from me, no. Throw your sticks and stones, throw your bombs, you blows, but you're not gonna break my soul. This is the part of me that you're never gonna ever take away from me. Never take away from me, no. This is the gonna ever take away from me, no. Throw your sticks and stones, throw your bombs, you blows, but you're not gonna break my soul. This is the part of me that you never.
I will say this. The thing that's great about this plugin is you only have a few different options for the different reverbs, and you have a few different options for the settings, but the good results are had quickly.
Never take away from me, no. This is the gonna ever take away from me, no. Throw your sticks and stones.
Nice. I'm curious about the presets. Oh, and they do have it send versus insert.
Never take away from me, no. This is the gonna ever take away from me, no. Throw your sticks and stones, throw your bombs, you blows. Never take away from. Never take away from. Never take away from me, no. This is the gonna ever take away.
All right. So one other thing I wanted to mention is you guys know that I like something called Reverb Glue. And what that allows you to do is take an entire mix and then just put a tiny bit of reverb. And usually I will use a studio type of reverb. So one of these three would be perfect for that purpose. And another reason to like this plugin. I am curious about this mono button though. So before I wrap this up, hold on.
Gonna break my soul.
Well, it definitely doesn't make that stereo go down. Maybe I should have had that on the whole time, right? Whoops. Okay, well, here's the width button. So that probably controls everything that I was talking about or trying to do.
Gonna break my soul. Gonna break my.
All right, so now everything is mono.
Gonna break my soul. Gonna break my soul. This is the. Gonna break my soul. This is. Gonna break my soul. Gonna break my soul. Gonna break my soul. This is the.
Cool. Very cool. I maybe should have had that button on the whole time. That's what I get for not reading the manual. But overall, I'm happy with the results. So there you have it. IK Multimedia's Sunset Sound Studio Reverb. So easy, even Vitsa can use it. I thought it sounded great. I thought it sounded natural. I think it would be a good first reverb plugin. But if you already have a bunch of reverb plugins like I do, is the expense, even the intro price, worth it? That's a question you have to ask yourself after trying it for yourself, but the quality is certainly there. And I could say that It's been too long, IK. 14 years since your last reverb plugin, but you have learned a lot since then, and I'm looking forward to more plugins using your hybrid convolution technology. And that's about it. Thanks for watching.